a new mayor. This comes as the city is being accused by some activists of blowing COVID relief funds, some of which were donated by rapper and producer and Compton native Dr. Dre. Two on Your Side's Christine Lazar has this exclusive story. Christine.
You know, I have been in touch with a lot of these activists in Compton since I did all those stories about the potholes. And of course, we saw a lot of change after that happened. So Compton residents are hoping that this shines a light as well. Now, the city of Compton was hit especially hard by COVID. It struggled with high infection rates and high unemployment and poverty levels. And at a time when so many residents are in need of help, the city is accused of throwing away thousands of dollars.
The whole complete dumpster is full of this food.
From allegations of wasting food meant for residents struggling to survive a pandemic, to tens of thousands of dollars spent on customized face masks, the city of Compton is being accused of squandering COVID-19 relief fund money.
I want more transparency. We have a transparency issue in Compton.
This is Tia Walker, lifetime Compton resident and community activist. In March, she took these photos of dozens of food pallets in the dumpster at Looters Park. It's the site of the temporary Compton food pantry run by the Compton Chamber of Commerce and funded by the City of Compton's United Relief Fund.
There was food in those boxes. Every single last one of those boxes.
According to these documents, the chamber received more than $80,000 for the pantry between June and November of last year.
I was angry, but I wanted to get answers first. So I decided to post it on Facebook and see if there was a reasonable explanation.
One of the chamber's board members did see Walker's post and responded with this comment, saying that hardly anyone was coming to get the food and the pantry can't take it back to the store.
When you have this many people going hungry, when you have people sleeping on the streets in Compton and you have homelessness, there should absolutely be no dumpsters full of food.
Compton launched its relief fund last spring at the beginning of the pandemic. $200,000 of that fund was donated by Dr. Dre, an entrepreneur and record executive, Jimmy Iovine. We went through city receipts and found that while some of the money went for testing and meal giveaways, a significant percentage went to Made in Compton face masks, more than $35,000.
That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I mean, we've gotten over 50,000 face masks with them getting donated.
Adolfo Veras is the executive director of the Compton Latino Chamber of Commerce and a vocal critic of how the city has spent those relief funds.
We don't know if the face mask that they purchased was given out to the Compton community. We don't know what those face masks were used for.
We asked the city the same question and received this statement. While disposable can be given out for one-time use, cloth masks were also necessary for residents who needed them and for essential workers. As for the food pantry, the city sent us this statement. The food pantry is, of course, focused on limiting food waste to the extent possible. That said, if food spoilage occurs during transit, the pantry cannot serve that food to the residents as it may pose a threat. The chamber sent us its own statement calling Walker's photos deceptive. It goes on to say dishonest cheats can and do set up a manipulative photograph to make staged circumstances incredibly disturbing.
I took the pictures as a concerned resident of Compton. I have nothing to gain from posting those pictures, putting myself out here, and asking questions.
Now, during our investigation, we discovered that the Compton Chamber was in bad standing with the Franchise Tax Board while it was collecting tens of thousands of dollars from the city. Now, as soon as we inquired about this, the chamber settled its debt. According to a city spokesperson, the chamber continues to receive $20,000 a month for the food pantry.
Well, Christine, what does Dr. Dre have to say about this report?
Well, we of course wanted to know, so we reached out to Dr. Dre's management team, but they got back to us and said he had no comment on his donation and how those funds were spent. But lots of comments from the community.
Yeah, seems like it. All right, thanks, Christine. If you have a story idea, email 2onyourside@cbs.com or tweet us using the hashtag 2onyourside, and Christine will see what she can do to help you out.